Good evening, guys. This is PK. A long time no here. I guess simply because not a whole lot happened before the last biggest update I did on Bitcoin, where I mentioned that 5 might be in, and we have the end of the bull run, and we're gonna examine that right now. So I think that this little hypothetical performance result, la la la, have been sitting here long enough, and now I can switch to Bitcoin chart, which is here. All right, so big picture was this. So we said that we're gonna examine Bitcoin from the perspective of this being wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're done, and now we're correcting the whole thing. Now before we go there, we're just gonna take an example of perhaps something like this developing, and that we still didn't have the last fifth wave. So just bear in mind that there is a possibility that this was 1 here, 2 here, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're making a 4 and another fifth to come. If by any chance we invalidate the terminus of a previous 4, or whatever you wanna, if you wanna use this either or, I don't care, then we could call that this was a done move. Call it an impulse, call it whatever you want, but it's done because we broke the previous 4. So we're examining right now what is going on here, and we're gonna take a look if this is an inner 4 and there's a fifth to come. Let's go 4. All right, so I have 2, let's say, main counts, and I think there's money to be made both ways. Now focus first on this red count, meaning we formed a wave A, a wave B, a wave C. So I decided with myself that this is the first zigzag, in my opinion. Zigzag being done. Now if we have a connector wave, wave X, so because we need a zigzag, right, and then we need a connector wave X, and to have another zigzag in order to form a double zigzag. Well, if this is that X, then we would need another move, something along these lines, to form a wave Y, and then you have a W, X, Y, double zigzag. Wave X can be literally any corrective pattern when it comes to Elliott wave, corrective waves. So this pattern here would be a flat with a zigzag A, and then follow the red count A, B, C. If we call this a funky impulse, A in between B triangle and a C to form a wave B. So you have a zigzag down, and red count impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, teeny tiny 5. Even if 5 is not done and it's done here, it can still go along the lines of being a wave X. And we do this thing, terminus of wave W. We check the usual suspects, 0.65. We already having a reaction there. I wouldn't go further than 0.78 for this wave X if I want to do something like this, right? If I wanna make money by shorting and aiming for wave Y for this kind of a ratio. That was a perspective of a bearish double zigzag. Now if this happens, I will really be hesitant on calling it a larger 4 because it's taking too much time, but it does not have not to be it. It can be it. Okay, anyway, a different variation of a double zigzag being done is, again, we start with A, B, C for yellow, W. Then we have a sharp wave X here. Now ignore the red count completely. Sharp wave X, wave A, inner A, B, again yellow, C, D, E, triangle E for a wave E of a triangle. According to the rules, this is valid. And a drop for a C. So basically a zigzag, A, B, and a C. And this completes WXY. In this case, we are watching again a wave 1, 2, and this here could just be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of a wave 3. Maybe we're building 4 here and now 5. And this could be a wave 1 of a larger 5, right? This 5 that I mentioned here. So now let's say that this could be on the verge of creating only 1, and then a 2, 3, 4, and 5. Doesn't matter where it goes. Other than that, what can happen? This could be a 1, 2, a 1, 2, and moonshot for a larger wave 3. These things are not so easy to call, but I'm just putting my perspective on it at this time. All right, now that I covered both scenarios and everything that I see, I waited for a long time before I can call something, and now I guess I'm giving it a 50-50 of what I see count wise, and I think it's enough for a video and for an opinion. I thank you for your time, and I wish you a lovely evening.